Välkommen allesammans, I'm walking you through a little side quest here in Assassin's Creed Valhalla today. It's right around here, and you basically get to fight a guy. You get to fight the One Punch Man. You go over and talk to him, and his kids egg you on, and then you basically have to fight him, and then you get quite a nice reward after there, and it's a bit of a bitch, so I'm going to walk you through it. And I also, in all of my videos, I'd like to tell you some stories about the Viking Age, so you can learn a little bit while you play. So today I'm going to speak about the first Christian, the first laws in Iceland. When Iceland finally became Christian, they were Norse pagans, they were worshipping the old gods, and they were first becoming Christian. So the king Olav Tryggvason, the Norwegian king, he was a bastard. He would torture people, he would kill people, he would do whatever he could to make people convert to Christianity. And he didn't just do this in Norway, he did this in Iceland too. He never had his men go there, but he captured some Icelandic ships and said, okay, look, you guys have got to convert to Christianity right now, or else we're going to keep these ships and we're going to put a whole trade embargo on Iceland and not trade with you anymore. So Iceland needed this, so they were in deep shit, and Norway was very, very powerful. This king was killed, by the way, just a few years later, but he was very, very powerful and wreaking a lot of havoc at the time. So the Gothi, they're called, it would be the priest. Iceland didn't have a king or a leader or a chieftain or anything like that. They were all free, but they had kind of a leader of the all thing, or the leader of religious rights that everyone respected and listened to. So he was the one that was supposed to decide if Iceland was to become Christian or not. Some people wanted to, some people didn't want to. So this Gothi, his name was Torgeir Torkelsen, and here's the fight with this guy. By the way, I mess up on the first one because I messed up on a lot of them actually, because this guy, you can only take one punch from him and then the fight's over and your whole health is gone. It doesn't matter how much health you have, it doesn't matter your level, your power level. If you take one punch from this guy, that's all you get. So you have to beat him before he can hit you, and you do this by countering. Now, just one counter isn't enough. You need a counter and one little extra strike in there, like I'm going to show you to do right here. So anyway, on with the story. So this Gothi in Iceland decided eventually that, okay, we should probably Christianize. We should probably make Christianity our official religion because we don't want any more bloodshed. So he said this, and he told everybody, okay, we're going to convert to Christianity, but on one condition, that we are allowed to do two pagan things still. And that is eat horse meat and expose children. Now, exposing children, that doesn't mean bringing your baby out and having him show his ass and move everybody in the town village. So it means exposing children to the elements of the wilderness. It means leaving the kid out to die after it was born, if it was deformed or something like that. So these two things were the most important thing they let go at this time of all other pagan things. All the other pagan traditions and rituals and all of that became illegal. But they said on one condition, that we were still going to be allowed to eat horse meat and leave babies out to die. Now, why is this? Well, we aren't quite sure. Why were these two things the most important to the Norse pagans? We don't know. I did a whole video on this where I look into every source and basically speak about the possibilities as to why this was, and if you want to watch that, that is in the link in the description below. But basically, those were the two things that the Icelandic people kept. So that's about it for this mission. You can go back here anytime, I think, and fight him again, but you really get his key and you get this reward and all the things that are in this room right here. So that's about it for this video. Vi ses nästa gång.